Trending now on the Nigeria internet space is that many Nigerians have gone further to dig out an old video where an altercation ensued between the wife of Mr. President, Senator Remi Tinubu, and a senator, where a similar case of disrespect was acknowledged by many Nigerians. Do not forget that this video started to trend as a result of what transpired between Senator Remi Tinubu and the executive governor of Osun State, His Excellency Mr. Adeleke Ademola, in a ceremony where the Oni of Ife was celebrating 10 years anniversary in office. Make una watch the video.
Do you want us to protect you, or do you want us to defend you, or you want to be on your own? Because do you realize that the Senate, I hope that mic and let me finish. Do you realize that the Senate, when we constitute this, whatever the law gives, we can also suspend you? Do you realize that? No, sir.
I will not sit and you threaten me with suspension.
We are not threatening you. I said we are not threatening you.
I will not sit you threatening you suspension.
With all due respect, sir.
With all due respect to you, I won't sit here. You are my colleague. You are a senator like me. You cannot threaten me suspension.
Excuse me.
I take exception, ma'am.
Excuse me.
Off that man.
Please.
You are digging a hole for yourself.
Excuse me.
All right, then go and bury me.
Okay. I'm also another woman.
Yes, ma'am.
Be careful.
Ma'am, please.
Distinguished. Please, I expect Excuse me, please. Distinguished. What?
Well, as many of you may have seen that very video clip trending yesterday on what transpired between Governor Adeleke and the wife of the president, a lot of Nigerians have reacted to that. Even Dele Momodu, one of the PDP chieftain, also reacted to that very development. In his X handle, he stated categorically saying that the wife of Mr. President, Senator Remi Tinubu, is not an elected official of the federal government of Nigeria and does not have any role to do what she did. In fact, he went further to say that her character and the behavior displayed is very repugnant to have disgraced and insulted the governor in a global audience. Even one of the senior special advisor to Governor Adeleke on Bureau of Social Services has also alerted Nigerians as well as President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that Remi Tinubu should be cautioned. Amidst all of this, many Nigerians have equally gone further to defend the actions or the character display of Remi Tinubu, saying that it was light-hearted and nothing to be worried about. However, Governor Adeleke subtly responded to that very incident in a very mature manner. I can tell you, there are a lot of lessons to be learned from what happened between Governor Adeleke and the wife of Mr. President, which I will call an act, a display that was born out of a very strong emotional intelligence. Some other persons may not have reacted the way Governor Adeleke reacted. Some persons may even become violent and abusive at that very global audience. Therefore, Governor Adeleke decided to celebrate his wife exceptionally on the social media, while stylishly clapping back on Senator Remi Tinubu, the wife of Mr. President, of whose actions many considered to be a disgrace. Now, let's look at what Governor Adeleke wrote on his X handle, formerly Twitter. Now, according to Governor Adeleke, he wrote, "My darling wife, at Titilayo Adeleke, you have always been there for me in rough and good times. You are a strong pillar of support who strengthens me in all spheres of life. You remain a paragon of beauty, self-control, and discipline in your private and public conduct." This is where the clapback comes in from Governor Adeleke. He is, in other words, telling you that what Senator Remi Tinubu, did in that event was not entirely nice. Let me use that word, nice. I don't want to begin to read too many meanings into that, but you can tell that Governor Adeleke was pained. Therefore, he decided to put that in context while celebrating the wife. He went further to say, "Ever since we met, you have demonstrated your deep love and affection for me, and in the past few decades, your contributions to the family grow and successes cannot be underestimated. Your day is therefore blessed as you are a blessing to countless beings on this earth. As you mark your day in good health and strong heart, I pray to the Almighty God to continue to strengthen, protect, and prosper you in all your endeavors. Together we have been winning. I know and I pray that we shall continue to win together. As you clock 60 today, I pray for more wisdom and strength as you contribute your own quota to the development of the family and our dear state. You are an indispensable partner as we paddle the canoe of the state for good governance. My dear wife, I truly love you and I say, happy blessed birthday. I lend my voice to celebrate the wife of the governor. Happy birthday, Ma. And to further tell you that many Nigerians were not happy with what happened in that very occasions, these are some of the public comments. This person wrote, "You remain a paragon of beauty, self-control and discipline in your private and public conduct. What you did here, sir, not the ones that usually lose their control both indoors and outdoors. Happy birthday to your dear wife." Another person wrote, "On behalf of Nigerians, I sympathize with you over the assault and harassment you endured publicly in the hands of Queen Goddess Remi. You swallowed the insult gently and with a smile. Next time, just try and apologize to her publicly. Also, since you can't rebuke her." I'm on this person universe. And another person wrote, "Nice one. Forgive the first lady as a Christian. But for your respect, do not associate with someone that disrespects you in front of your wife. Somehow." Another person wrote, "See how beautiful your wife is, and you went to invite Bean to your party." I don't understand this statement. Wait till you define na palava. So these are some of the public opinion from Nigerians home and abroad. And you can clearly tell that time is of essence for the dear Senator Remi Tinubu to begin to look inwardly and begin to make amends with her, conduct in public and in private. Her characters may not be the best, you know what I mean, as we have recorded over time in Nigeria. There are so many incidences in the past. You can remember clearly what happened, the altercation between herself and Dino Melaye years ago, where Dino Melaye was also making threats. You can equally remember what happened between herself and Adams Oshomole, the former governor of Edo State, where she summoned Adams Oshomole over the statement he made about Obaseki's wife. So it is no longer something new for us to begin to dive into this very discussion, but the point remains that to whom much is given, much is expected, and time is also of essence for public office holders to begin to let their wives be on the low when it comes to governance. Like P2B would always say, I am the one who is elected or who was elected as the governor of Anambra State, not my wife. Not my wife. I wish that many would begin to borrow that leaf from P2B and begin to understand that governance is a serious business. If your wife has some character issues, both in private and in public, caution her. Don't get her too much involved in governance and in public affairs so that she will not continue to bring disgrace and dislike from many Nigerians. That is my 1 cent, and I hope that this message gets to whoever that needs to hear them. And at this point, as always, I'll allow you guys to be the judge. Don't forget to let me know what you think in the comment section and share this video. Man, another person see am. God bless you.